Stephen,
What do you got?
you won't believe it. We believe your daughters have encephalitis.
I'm sorry, exactly what is encephalitis?
In layman's terms, it's the inflammation of the brain. It's here it's been caused by a virus.
It can be brought on by any number of viruses. In this case, it's herpes encephalitis.
Did you just say herpes?
That's not possible.
Why are you wasting your time on this? How the hell did our kids get herpes?
Type 1 herpes causes cold sores and lays dormant in most people. Type 2 is sexually transmitted. When either becomes activated, it can travel to the brain.
What type do they have?
They have type 2.
There must be some mistake.
We just did a test called a Western blot, which confirmed it was type 2 herpes.
Herpes plus coma usually equals encephalitis.
How confident are you that that's what it is? Encephalitis?
The only way to be sure if the virus is in the brain is to do a biopsy.
A brain biopsy?
We would need to take a very small sample.
It's a routine procedure, but we're gonna need your permission.
Although it's rare, neural and cognitive damage are always possible when you operate on the brain.
Brain damage.
The risk of not performing this is much greater. Now, I understand your concerns, but the more time we wait...
No. You doctors are not gonna open up our daughter's head on some damn hypothesis. No. Let's go.
This is a nightmare being back at school. I like your jacket. I have one kind of like that. Did you get yours on sale?
Yeah,
How much?
like 49, I think.
Lucky. I paid 60.
Pays to read the paper every day for the sales.
I ate lunch by myself every day when I was your age.
You? No way.
The queen bees at my school ruled the place.
Believe me, nobody compares to our spoiled princesses.
I'd spend all day plotting ways of getting back at them.
Me too. I've thought of 100 ways.
What ways?
Like ways, but it's probably too dangerous.
I know they make your life hell, Charlotte.
Why are you asking me these questions, and how did you know my name?
Because I understand why you might want to get revenge for how mean they are to you.
I admit it, I hate their guts. Who cares? Everybody hates everybody. But it doesn't mean I'd want to hurt them.
What do you got?
I went to all four of their homes, but I knew I was onto something after the second one. You see that? Same title, same order. Exact same music. Same toiletries. Same.
So what's your point?
These girls are living identical lives. Queen Bee does something, the others follow.
That's it. No drugs, no contraceptives, no journal entries that might point us in the right direction. All that you have is that they're like-minded consumers?
The answer's in their habits, their hobbies, their tastes.
Frank, I need something concrete, and I need it now. These girls' lives are hanging by a thread.
I know that. You're the one that sent me to find the commonalities, and I found them.
Check their makeup, their shampoo, their hygiene products. See if they've introduced anything new into their bloodstreams.
Look, what's gotten...
Just do your job.
Doing what you do, you must see such cruel suffering. How can you stand it?
It's hard. Knowing I've done everything I could, in some cases it just doesn't mean much.
I lost my husband a lot like this,
In what way?
without any warning. We went to bed one night. We kissed goodnight. And he didn't wake up. his face in the dark. I've invested all of myself in Marisol. Made my whole world about her. I've done everything I can to get close to her. I've listened to the same music, which, believe me, wasn't easy. Bought some of the same clothes. I even slogged my way through pre-algebra right along with her. I thought the closer I got, the more I could protect her.
Sylvia, I've seen some people who stepped off a curb or rounded a corner or did nothing at all, found death waiting for them. I feel so helpless when someone's taken like that. This is different. We can help them, but we need all the information to do so.
Okay. I trust you. I'll consent to the biopsy.
Thank you.
She's in VFib. Once you see her, epinephrine, give me the paddles. Paddles, give me the paddles. Clear? Clear. Open up the IV all the way.
What happened? Let me in there. Move aside. Use paddles. Paddles, lube it up. All right. Clear.
Clear. Give me another. No rhythm.
Come on, Tim. Here we go. Ready? Clear. Here we go. One more time. Everybody get ready. Ready? And clear.
Clear.
Come on, Tim. Clear.
We won't need to perform the biopsy on Marisol. Tamara's autopsy will tell us what we need to know.
Is this herpes encephalitis? Is it glowing green?
No, nothing.
Damn it. What are we missing? These girls have herpes, but the virus isn't in the brain. If their comas aren't caused by herpes encephalitis, then what is it? I mean, their parents are so in the dark about their sexual activities. What else are they in the dark about?
If you're thinking drugs, tox screen already came back negative. I expanded it to include gas huffing, nitrous, all the way down the line.
What about chemicals?
What kind?
Poison. We learned about a girl named Charlotte Raymond who has a lifelong grudge against the victims.
It's high school. I mean, you're nothing unless somebody has a grudge against you.
Actually, it's middle school, and this particular girl's father is the owner and proprietor of Don Raymond Pest Control.
Wait a minute. Rat poisons and some pesticides could manifest this way.
I'll check for phosphates in the blood.
I spoke to the girl. She has a healthy amount of bitterness built up, but I doubt she did it.
Are you sure?
I can read people better than anyone. She didn't do it.
Maybe the father got tired of watching his little girl get tormented on a daily basis. You know what? I'm gonna have a little chat with Mr. Raymond.
I just don't think we can rule her out.
Cleared for trauma 3. Let's go.
Ruby?
What happened? She collapsed outside her school.
Well, sir, we need a list of the chemicals that you have on site and your suppliers.
There's a trucker strike going on. I take whatever supplies I can get my hands on. Is some kind of new inspection?
A few of your daughter's classmates are sick. We believe they may have been poisoned by a pesticide.
Charlie's friends are sick? Sorry to hear that. So how'd I get dragged into this? What do you want my chemicals for?
Well, from what I understand, Charlotte was seriously at odds with the girls who are sick.
Spoiled princesses. They'll turn out fine. They kind of always do.
What was that you called them?
Spoiled princesses. And they are. But if you're suggesting that Charlotte could hurt him, that thought could ever even form in her mind, you know, I'm inclined not to give you any information at all.
Mr. Raymond, if I were in your shoes, I'd want to protect my daughter as well. I'd want to speak with her, hear her side of the story, then decide on a course of action. But we can't wait.
Look, right now back at that hospital, parents are pleading with God not to take their children. If the roles were reversed, I'd be asking them to help you, and I wouldn't leave until they did. Will you help us? Thank you.